Okay.
Yo, we're live. I didn't know there was another event today. I didn't know. But we're gonna be going to the party royale right now. There's a live event. I think I'm live. If you guys are here, make sure to drop a like. We're streaming this party royale event. There's apparently a shark thing happening at the big screen very soon, so we're gonna go take a look at this. We gotta go check this out. I have no time. Hi, what's up, everybody? I have no time to mess around. This is an event.
It says live in, I think.
It's live now.
Look at the purple and red radiant screen.
What up, Jamie? Oh, we got a minute.
The music.
There's no time to invite people. There's no time. We have 20 seconds.
I did not know.
I should have streamed this earlier. Gosh darn, I didn't know there was an event today.
Maybe people will go on YouTube and stuff.
To our knowledge, this has never been seen before. There are big animals that live down there, and we're gonna have to lure them up.
Can you hear anything?
We're in the middle of nowhere out here.
I can't.
Places where no one has ever cage dived before.
I need to go back to the lobby.
Now at 600 feet.
Something feels a little weird down here. Could be a huge cannibalistic shark.
It's just black going into the abyss.
I can't see a damn thing. Whoa! Stand by, stand by.
They don't even know you're a YouTuber, huh?
What's going on?
200 miles east of Florida, in the center of the Bahamas, lies a massive, little explored trench known as the tongue of the ocean. It is a deep-sea labyrinth composed of hundreds of twisting canyons and ravines,
I have no time to
hiding a mysterious ecosystem that even the world's top marine biologists know little about.
Shall I invite
So
you?
much to be learned there. It's 150 miles long, 20 miles wide. Pitch black. You have these underwater canyons. You have these underwater sort of sea. Literally.
See, look at
Depths over
this.
6,000
How does
feet.
he?
It's a place where strange creatures adapted to survive in deep, dark isolation.
There we go, he joined.
Okay.
But earlier this year,
Look at
strange new evidence emerged from its depths.
I need to get to the stage. I don't hear anything.
Early this year, we put out a bunch of tags on tiger sharks that have cameras on them, and it allowed us to sort of be in the tiger shark's perspective.
Oh, I can hear.
Amazing things. We were blown away when we started seeing these tiger sharks doing these deep water dives.
This 14-foot tiger shark is one of the Caribbean's apex predators.
Around 600 feet, almost all light disappears.
Look
This
at
is where
this.
it started getting really interesting. Infrared sensor.
I can't hear any people speaking, but that doesn't matter.
900 feet, it was assaulted by something much larger.
Right there, you can see.
People need to fix the party royale thing where some people can't hear.
Whatever hit this tiger shark is big.
This female tiger shark weighs roughly 1,400 pounds. The impact of the assault knocked her 4 feet into the
literally-
canyon wall, exerting a force of over 4,000 pounds, the equivalent of an SUV. An attack of this nature is all but unheard of.
Sharks are
If
quite
most of us solve
interesting.
this mystery, It could radically change our understanding of animal behavior at great depths.
There could be some type of cannibalism happening in deep water. Are the sharks down there to feed?
Could this
I would have been streaming like an hour ago if I knew this
deep
was a
sea
thing.
cannibal, or perhaps
I don't need
large
tiger shark.
controlling the feeding grounds and breeding rights?
We know the big ones exist. Maybe all along they've been hanging out
This is
here.
a perfect event for Axo skin.
Austin is now leading a deep sea expedition into the unknown to discover what is haunting the depths of the seafloor. Joining him is renowned shark expert Jimmy Partington. Jimmy has been tracking and documenting the massive great whites off Guadalupe for over a decade.
The big sharks capture my imagination. They're the ones that I want to find. And it seems that the bigger sharks are down in the greater depths.
I can't hear anything.
Technology, cameras, subs, ROV.
I need to fix what some people can't hear.
Can this guy like not block my
Will
view?
be researcher Christine's.
Oh, this is perfectly right here.
We are going to a
Look,
place
he
where
knows.
very few humans have ever been. An environment
How
where
does he know it's
you're not
you?
a top predator. You're definitely a visitor today.
He's doing the clout.
The
You're
expedition
basically your
the
remote.
furthest reaches of the abyss.
Tongue of the ocean. So it sounds to me like there's this insane marine park out there in the middle of the ocean, but no one has ever been able to go and explore it.
Although Austin knows the exact depth where this footage was captured, the Tiger was too deep to get exact GPS coordinates. So to narrow down the search area, the team needs a new way to locate the lair of this predator. The tongue of the ocean is made up of over 100 different canyons, so they will need to follow a tiger shark into the depths.
We're starting out here at Tiger Beach. We're going to try to tag one of these sharks and see if
Why
we can
is
follow
his
it to the tongue of the
Axo's
ocean.
tail
Tiger
sticking
sharks
up?
are known to travel
Oh,
the
no,
same
it's
routes
not.
as they move about the Caribbean. So one of the sharks at Tiger Beach should be able to lead them to the
Might be
deep sea
the
canyon.
item shop stream as well, I guess.
I've heard that it's a shallow dive, but I've heard that it doesn't take long
Pretty
for tiger
early to
sharks
be
to appear.
streaming.
And if we're going to try and tag an animal, this is the hotspot.
But tagging one of the most aggressive species of shark on Earth is not without risk. These stealth ninjas have serrated teeth and wide jaws that can dismantle their
If
prey.
you look at the tooth of a tiger shark, it's like a mini
This
can
is
opener.
a showy
Imagine that
enormous
with a part
Axo
of the
is
human
a
body, not a good thing.
night,
So when
midnight
you're
version,
underwater with
but
tiger sharks,
it's
you need to
the
pay attention
same
at
version
all
as mine
times.
on stream.
Make eye contact with those animals, because if you don't, you might pay the price.
There have been a number of deadly tiger shark attacks.
It looks like your entire hand is gone.
They've been found with things like license plates, a horse's head, even reindeer antlers in their stomachs. They're not picky about what they're going to eat. They'll even eat other sharks, maybe even other tiger sharks.
The oceans, the animals, where we're going to be searching. My rule book might as well just get ripped
Guys,
up
it's
now
not a
because
freaking
tiger shark's a very different animal to a great white. There's a lot to
Oh,
take
come
in.
on. Why is...
Eye contact is actually really important. These are really visual predators. It's kind of like this
When they show the movie,
competition,
I
and you
sure
sort of
hope
have
to
that
God
sort of
they
dominance
make
hierarchy
it
there.
back.
Just keep your head on a swivel. That's what the biggest thing. We're gonna get down there. We're gonna try to get some
Monkey
big
Bay keeps
sharks
on
to
inviting me. It's annoying.
You're gonna distract it, and
Monkey
hopefully
Bay.
it's attacking the animal.
Diver Jay
from
use a bait box to
Monkey
lure the tiger shark in,
B-A-E
providing a window
person.
for Austin to deploy the tag.
With
Yeah.
that bait box, I do it the same way every single time. I never try to bring the shark to my left. If you're right there on my right, I can bring her almost to you.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Fab.
Topside comms.
Hello?
We'll hear you.
Hello.
Our eyes in the sky.
Hey.
Let you guys know if I see any big
I
sharks
would
anymore.
have came on earlier, but my mom made me read a book for homework.
And also, I would
Yeah.
have streamed this an hour earlier if I knew about
It was like,
Of course, they don't advertise this event.
so we already know what skin I'm being, right?
Yeah.
Hand me the camera.
I was thinking of being this skin for this event,
Axo, Scoop Journey.
but I'm gonna wear my skin.
Yeah. I'll wear an Axo. He's cute.
You like that skin?
Yeah.
And now my mom is making me wear a mask because I'm gonna be wearing a mask when I go back to school. And my mom wants me to get used to it, so I'm wearing a mask.
I started school today. I don't have to go.
I start school in 3.5
So
weeks.
stupid. That's so stupid.
I start school in 3.5 weeks.
I gotta meet you guys, so I can.
No.
You guys do copy?
Unbelievable stuff. There's tons of activity. A couple of tigers around Penn Street. 3 sharks and lemon sharks there as well.
Awesome. The goal right now is for them to put a tag on the dorsal fin of one of the big female tiger sharks we've got down here. When you're down there, you really get to see sharks' power. They really own their space.
In order to find where the sharks are congregating in the tongue of the ocean, the team is looking to tag the largest tiger shark in these waters.
Looks like 7 or 8 tigers. Jimmy, try to single one out for me.
Suddenly, tiger shark enters the feeding frenzy.
Man, see the big one.
Go to DM's house.
The mammoth tiger shark shakes off the tag.
Tagging one is gonna be really tough in this current.
The riptides at Tiger Beach can reach speeds of 6 miles per hour, which makes it difficult for the divers to maintain their footing. The sharks begin to swarm.
You guys haven't already dropped a like.
Austin and Jimmy fight to maintain their position amidst the feeding frenzy.
I mean, it's hard even to stand back to the boat. But that was like a fail. Keep your eyes on them. They're starting to get on top of us.
As they regain their position, they are surrounded by tiger sharks.
This isn't safe, guys. Just come up now. Contact ready for you to come up.
Coming up.
The sharks are bumping the coast, plus the conditions are pretty rough.
And later. Earlier this year, video footage from the Caribbean's tongue of the ocean revealed a stunning assault on a 14-foot female tiger shark by a larger, mysterious predator.
Whatever hit this tiger shark is big.
Now, marine biologist Dr. Austin Gallagher and shark expert Jimmy Partington are on a mission to tag a shark and track her movements into the tongue of the ocean, where hopefully she'll lead them to the lair of the massive predator. But the rough current is proving challenging. Up against the changing tides, to corral the big tiger shark.
She's gonna double back. I see her coming
behind you.
Mr. Austin's ready.
The big shark circles around. The team lures her in.
Austin, dive in the water.
Right, I'm sure he is. Professionals. I've seen stuff like this. They know what they're doing.
The first part of the mission is a success.
Awesome, guys.
Great job.
Contact's ready for you to come up.
We got the tag on. That was insane.
How many did you see?
Probably 50, 60 sharks. Some of the biggest tigers I've ever seen.
No way.
Woo, that was gnarly down there.
Nice.
If you're not paying attention, there's suddenly 4 there, you know? I think I had one here, I had to push it away, and then I turned around and there was another one.
Yeah, Yeah, you gotta watch their behavior. You start seeing those fins turn down a little bit, the quick movement.
When they come in straight towards you, they're asserting themselves.
The eye contact is everything.
Everything.
They were rubbing up against us, and they rub up against themselves.
Not cage diving, is it?
No way, man. They just come straight at you. These sharks are bold. They're all swimming over each other, bumping into one another. Doesn't matter.
Bait, you kind of got that one. It came right down, this sort of high. Tiger came right in. Clamp stayed on.
Great job.
Yeah, likewise.
It wasn't easy, man. There were some big sharks down there.
Let's get some of this gear off, and let's go check the computer and see if this GPS signal's pinging.
The tiger shark they tagged is a 14-foot giant, similar in size to the one from the evidence video. They hope it will lead them to the canyon that tiger sharks are using to enter the tongue of the ocean.
Tag that we put on the shark records depth, temperature, and location and stores it on the tag. After the shark dives to a certain distance and depth, the whole unit will pop off and send all that information to an orbiting satellite in space. Then we can put all the pieces together to identify the exact location for entering. Right after we tagged her, as you can see here, she moved about 25 miles south into pretty deep water, and then straight shot east right into the tongue. And her last ping is 1 mile off of Chub Key right here, which I've heard is actually a hot spot for game fish and other large species.
Okay. What depths has she been diving to?
She's been diving to over 1,000 feet throughout this entire track.
She's actually staying in those deep areas, but she's not staying in one place. So I'm wondering, what is she doing? Is she feeding? Is she following a certain type of food?
The tiger shark dove to a depth of 1,000 feet and then traveled 17 miles into the deep Caribbean Trench.
A dive boat is just not going to cut it anymore for this expedition. It's not big enough. We need an upgrade.
The team will need a vessel equipped with the proper gear and supplies to chase this shark far from shore and into the deep.
The Go America is the perfect boat for this mission. This boat is insane, and it has an A-frame which can launch submarines. These subs go down to a of our ocean that we've never seen before.
This expanse is home to some of the most diverse shark life in the world. Sharks and tiger sharks, as well as mammals, such as sperm whales and orcas, and the predator that assaulted the 14-foot tiger shark.
Hey. Yep, shark.
We're hitting this mission from multiple angles.
In order to get eyes on the ocean floor, the team will deploy deep-sea surveillance.
I brought in my collaborator, Brendan Phillips, who's a deep-sea engineer and ocean imaging expert.
We just deployed a couple drop camera systems, which are deep water baited.
Yo, shout out to Imagination Time.
Tongue of the ocean. It gets really deep really quick, so it allows us to see things that you otherwise wouldn't be able to see.
That might have been my 2,540th. Let me go check.
From the waters to lure tiger sharks out from the depths in hopes of identifying where they are hiding. Jimmy volunteers to track the tiger shark's movements, and he's got a one-of-a-kind cage to do it in.
Jimmy has this crazy idea for this bait cage. It's a cage with a bunch of chum that drops down onto him. A little risky, perhaps.
I've set up this cage, and it's a half bait cage and half regular cage. I call this the Minotaur.
Named after the Greek mythical creature, this circular chain-link cage is reinforced with horizontal aluminum bars to help withstand the ramming of the hungry mass of predators. The top of the cage is designed with a bait box to lure the smaller sharks to the surface, giving Jimmy a 360-degree view of the larger sharks below.
Smaller ones, the lemons, the bulls, the reef. I'm going to pull those up to the surface and allow me to have a look down into the depths to try and get a glimpse of one of these larger tiger sharks.
What do you think?
Well, it's very different to Tiger Beach.
Yeah.
You know, we're in the middle of nowhere out here. We're in places where no one has ever cage dived before.
Anything could happen out here.
This man was a broadcaster. Oh, it's the Aquaman. Yeah, I'm getting on top of it.
In my experience, whenever goes wrong down here, it's always when there's bait involved.
Ready?
Good luck, Jimmy. Okay.
With over... Jimmy should be able to see any tiger sharks that are attracted to the frenzy.
He's gonna cut me small pieces, yeah. They're all over that cage right now.
If we get something bigger from the deep, it might not even be attracted by just the bait smell, but also probably from the movement and all the commotion from the smaller sharks on the surface.
Giant lemons, bull sharks, and Caribbean reefs swarm toward Jimmy.
All sorts of energy being put into the ocean. They're attracted to that, and the tiger sharks will actually wait, usually a little bit deeper. They're much more strategic than a lot of these smaller guys. Beautiful.
How you doing there? Are you okay?
This is one of the most intense place guys I've ever experienced. It's unbelievable down here. We got lemons, we got reefs, we got a couple of bull sharks. We got getting hooked around. It's like a washing machine in here.
The numerous frenzied sharks whip up a series of rough... Recent video evidence suggests that tiger sharks are encountering violent activity in the depths of the ocean.
Whatever hit this tiger shark is big.
Now, shark expert Jimmy Partington is in the middle of a feeding frenzy designed to lure tiger sharks out of the dark. If he can identify which canyon the sharks are using as a route in and out of the tongue of the ocean, the team will have a location to search for the mysterious beast that's ruling the deep.
Like a washing machine in here.
Jimmy, is everything okay down there? There's a lot of sharks around you.
We got lemons, we got reefs.
Lemon sharks and reef sharks are tropical surface-dwelling sharks. They have small blade-like teeth, which can cut through the metal wire.
The sharks are back in the cage.
Are you seeing any tiger sharks below you?
Fake OG.
Dirty lemons. Hold on a minute.
Yes, there's actually one giant tiger shark.
A giant tiger shark emerges, having used a canyon on the southwest edge of the tongue of the ocean.
You can see it down deep. She just stayed down there.
How big do you think she is?
It's hard to tell, but I'm gonna guess that she's at least 16 feet.
16 feet, oh my gosh.
She is a big one, a serious animal. This is definitely a shark hotspot.
The tiger shark disappears into the depths of the dark canyon below.
The sharks are all clearing out now. You can stop the churning. I'm coming up.
Guys, Jimmy's coming up. Wow.
Great.
I mean, it felt like a roller coaster down there. The sharks were just bumping the cage and they were knocking me all around. How many sharks there was, I don't know. The lemons were pretty gnarly, and there were some big ones. Yeah, we had lemons,
They came to the cage.
bulls, and guess what else I had?
El Tigre.
Tiger shark down deep, dude.
Yeah.
Saw one, man, unmistakable. I had a clear view of the cannon she came out of. You know, your tag is correct.
What are you doing that
right
for?
into the hotspot.
While the ship's crew readies the submarines to dive, Austin and company will prepare by reviewing footage from their deep-sea surveillance system.
I want to give you guys a good view of what we've been able to see so far. Yeah, that's a giant isopod going right under the bait.
I'll go on my
Apparently
own.
there's not much to him. It's like all shell
By
and there's like a
myself.
really tiny animal inside.
Well, look at that, what a great shot.
Giant isopods
Wait, that's
are
not- no,
crustaceans
it's not an axolotl.
closely related to crabs and shrimp. They can grow to be almost 3 feet and have 4 sets of jaws. Bottom scavengers, they can go years without eating. But when they do eat, they feast until they can no longer move. Gulper sharks are dark gray dogfish that live in depths exceeding 600 feet.
Wow.
Hey.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Is that a 6 gill?
that's a 6 scale.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's
So
actually
cool.
the first
Pretty
time I've
big.
seen one on camera.
He's
Yeah,
pretty
same.
big.
Someone just threw a plunger at my...
No, it's not. This is what I think.
To Norway.
I think around
Contorted his body in order to rip.
Snacking on down there. There's clearly a lot going on.
Blocking my view as always.
The drop cam shows an abundance of possible food for a large predator to feast on.
I'm pumped. You know, we know they're there now. We're in the hot spot. We know there's potential to pick up one of these bigger sharks on camera now, so let's get back in the water.
The canyons in this region stretch for miles. Any sharks traveling through them could disappear around the bend at any moment.
I'm gonna go down to around 80 feet, pretty much my limit where I can remain safe with sharks down there on my own. Austin is gonna get into the sub so he can chase after any sharks we might find. I'm gonna be his eye in the sky and provide a second vantage point and point them in the right direction.
While Jimmy guides Austin in the right direction, Christine will monitor the deep sea cameras.
Nomad reporting hatch secured.
Jimmy will be dangling above a 3,000-foot drop-off.
As a scuba diver, I have limits to how far I can go and remain safe. I'm going to be pushing the limit. This is about as deep as I'm comfortable going down in the cage in these waters.
It's dark down here. Looking down, it's just black going into the abyss. There are a few silkies coming towards
It's only
me.
annoying when she does
It's
it.
hard to make out much.
Ready for launch. Top side. Captain secure. And we are ready to dive.
There's a lot of sharks around the sub. Yep.
Top side, we got a visual on the cage.
Copy that, Nomad.
Oh, come on.
Top side. all of the silky sharks have disappeared.
There's a big moving shadow below me. Towards your starboard side.
Yeah, but it's annoying.
I can confirm this.
A tiger shark emerges on the deep sea camera. Sub approaches the edge of the undersea ravine. Another creature reveals itself on the drop cam.
Austin, there's something huge below you.
Dr. Austin Gallagher's operation to uncover what attacked a 14-foot tiger shark in the depths is leading him into the abyss. As his sub dives along the cave wall, a deep-sea predator shows itself on the underwater surveillance.
Austin, there's something underneath you.
Another blunt-nosed six-gill shark emerges, this one even larger. Descendants of the Jurassic era, females can give birth to 20 to 100 pups at a time.
The drop cameras are insane. They're so effective, and what they reveal is that there are a lot of different sharks living at depth.
This massive blunt nose is a sign there could be predators over 20 feet in the depths. So Jenny returns to the surface to start prepping the next round of bait.
Tiger sharks do prey upon giant squid. However, it's going to need some sort of scent on it. Stay it down in the depths. We're going to try and trigger a reaction.
Just beyond the canyon, Austin awaits Jenny, who will tow the decoy behind his sub as they enter the abyss.
Stop it! Hear me, Camel Cat. Stop!
Systems are on and running. First permission to open them tonight. We're throwing everything at this now. We've got 2 submarines. We've got a decoy squid attached to one of them. We're going into the hotspot, the areas where we know the sharks are hanging out.
Jenny drags the decoy, hoping the scent will attract a deep.
Wait, did you unmute me?
While topside, Christine monitors the drop cams.
Topside, this is Nomad.
We have flight visual on Nemo.
You copy, Nomad? I'm right off your starboard.
All right, I've got a visual on you.
How's it going down there, guys?
Yeah, this is Austin reporting in. We're at 100 feet right now.
Diving. Descending to 200 feet. Nemo is now at 200 feet.
There's nothing underneath us.
Wow, wow.
We are now just hitting 300 feet. Big indentations on the wall, steep sloping.
Where's my tap alert? Just
keep your eyes peeled, mate.
You really tried.
It's just like a straight vertical cliff.
You really tried. Keep on trying, you will eventually get it.
The subs reach a depth of 800 feet, around the same depths as Austin's infrared footage.
Alright, Christine. We're on a shark stakeout down here.
Hang on, I need to get Axo strong.
On the drop cam? Negative.
The team sits on the floor of the ravine for hours, waiting for the massive predator to be lured.
Yeah, I'll just keep on running me over.
As hell. It's just bizarre. You're in this tiny little bubble. It's dark, it's spooky. Things just appear out of nowhere.
Soon, life starts to reveal itself.
Okay, Fab.
You're going into areas that are really
Why are you running me
inaccessible,
over? I
and
was
you're
doing
going
it
to
to other
another environment
people.
that really, you feel like you're on another planet. A ton of fish, a bunch of sharks.
Of course. Get out of the way. I'll blast your truck too.
Spot a salvage chain. These bioluminescent creatures feed on phytoplankton and algae.
Wow.
They reproduce by cloning themselves.
Yeah, blast away.
Before breaking off.
Gulper Shark event is boring.
The tongue
You're
of the
boring,
ocean
huh?
receives little to no sunlight in its depths. Some creatures have adapted by producing.
I'm more funner. I stay awake until like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m.
In some very strange looking animals that we really need to continue studying.
So, I'm only a kid.
Well, and a kid, but same thing.
You just drive away on that mountain.
Yeah, I'm doing
We just saw a big shark.
Fab's asking if you unmuted him.
But I'll undo it. Hi, Fab.
Hi.
And
Yes. At the same time, it's not. You know why I'm not happy?
why?
Because this is the ones that my dad died in.
Last year?
That's what, yeah. No, that's why I'm not happy.
I'll help with that.
This is the exact same day as my cat died.
I'll help with that, Fab.
Don't put him out with
Because
his
I have to
misery.
get off at 4 o'clock.
No, I'm not gonna help Fab out.
Don't run him out of his misery, though.
Yep.
How did he die? That's
How am I
fantastic.
flipping off this cliff?
Predator attacking large tiger sharks in the depths of the Caribbean. The team is now
So hopefully this ends soon, so I have some time to play before I get off.
Come here, Cloudy.
No.
Why? Too scared? Are you too scared?
This is called my miserably rock.
Too
This is
scared,
the
too
rock where
scared.
I'm gonna stay on and stay here and be miserable.
I already touched you a few times. Oh look, my quad crasher touched Truce again.
Well, technically, the air.
I'm the Galaxy Scout on the back of your quad. And I very good when I go down the side. Oh my god. They almost ran me over.
Why am I under the sea? I understand I'm an Axolosaurus, but still.
I wonder how long this is gonna be.
1,000,000 years later, sharks are still swimming.
Out west, take it out west. At night, I can shake it out west. I thought it was done. Down here, the guys that get it was with 10K now. Just like enough.
Cloudy, I've already touched your quad crusher a few times.
So when are we gonna go back to the lobby?
Woohoo! Oh, come on, Cloudy. There we go, you can finally fly.
Oh my god!
Comes quiet.
So Cloudy, who you rating today? Who you rating?
Come to us.
If I can get on.
Yeah, Austin, I got you loud and
No,
clear, buddy.
no, you're not getting on my podcast.
Why?
Because you're not. This is the only guy I on this podcast. That's why.
Why?
Every exo skin is allowed on the quad crasher.
Oh.
I bumped your rear end. So it's gonna be
fascinating.
No exo skins are allowed on the quad crasher.
No.
That's an uncomfortable feeling in my head.
right there, stay right there. No.
A surprise that I left.
Why should I? Why should I?
Go back there.
It looked just
I
exactly.
just want to show you something. Get right there.
These sharks were just
No. Like you were.
And the interesting thing
Watch
is
this.
how well these sharks can just disappear into the darkness.
Exactly. So, I mean, we gotta just
I'm watching over the podcaster.
The team reviews the footage
I'm
to get a
watching
better
you.
look at the predators lurking.
No.
Okay, guys, let's take a look at that. Look at that. A 106 kill. That's a species
Who
we've
is
never
the
seen
Galaxy
before
Skull?
here in this region.
He's using Cody's
Fly,
shot.
Jeremiah.
Wait for it.
Get off fade skin.
What kind of shark rattles the camera?
Cody ran me over when I was on my
Jimmy,
miserable
the
rock.
breath against your sub.
He must be at least 17.
Cloudy,
No,
let's make a
corn.
truce. Let's not make a truce.
Please no, Cloudy. I'm sitting miserably on my rock.
Cloudy, let's
Making
make
me
a
more
truce.
miserable every time
No
you run me
truce.
over.
Please, a truce. I don't want to be a 10-year-old against a 15.
Large the bunker sub is exhibiting
This
might be the largest tiger shark.
This is my favorite skin.
Bin cam footage to how we've been able to track sharks down here.
Truce.
We're seeing probably 5 or 6 other
No, I'm sitting on my miserably rock.
Just do a truce, please.
Oh,
Why?
because you did take the
Well,
L.
Gary, you're running me over. Stop it. I'm
No,
sitting
it was-
miserable on my rock.
It was take the L.
Yes,
Not
take the
take
L.
the L.
That's what I said. Take the
You,
L.
you said take the L.
No, go back on my screen.
Great amount of eyewitness accounts.
No.
So there's a lot we don't
You
know.
said take the
Dating
This is
L.
my miserable rock.
So it's possible that's what the bomb
Hit
Scotty, why?
I'll just get it.
Get away.
Mysteries of the ocean.
Blast.
We know more about space.
Cloudy,
So many
let's
people
make a
running me over when
truce.
I'm on my miserable rock.
Submarines and these
Cloudy, make a truce. I don't want to be enemies.
submarines.
Cloudy, why? Why, Cloudy?
That rock is not yours anymore. I claim it as my rock.
Cloudy, can we make a truce? You're teaming with this galaxy. It's not fair. Make a truce.
It is. Wait, it's a 1v1. This galaxy skin can't do anything. He's just sitting on the back watching.
No, I want to spectate.
Oh, it's done, I think. I think it's done.
Closer to unlocking the mysteries of some of the largest sharks.
No!
I think it's done.
I'll get him.
I demand it.
I hope it's done because so now we can play.
I demand a truce.
Yeah, it's done.
We'll have to say more. And
Huh?
Is there no more? Please tell me there's no more. No more?
Pretty sure it's over.
By the tomatoes in my hand, I declare a truce.
If it's over, where the hell is my music?
By the tomatoes in my hand, I declare...
I miss my
No,
dad.
I'm about to end the stream because this event's over. And I'm setting up the item stop stream, so if you want to go over there, drop a like. I didn't know that this was happening.
For 2 hours?
No, I'm starting at like 4:30.
Cloudy.
What?
I miss my dad.
I demand a truce.
Goodbye, guys. I'll see you guys later.
I demand a truce, no!
Audie's gonna leave now.
No truce to be held.
No, I demand a truce.